Hi, my name is Bowie. I use they, them pronouns. Welcome to another training session here today. Yes, it's all happening. If you are new to training, welcome in. I am so happy to have you join us. We're going to have some intervals to work through today. It's going to be super chill, don't worry. We're not doing high intensity stuff. If you are someone who has trained with us before, you will know exactly what our intervals are like, and I hope you're looking forward to them. And before we begin, I want to acknowledge that these videos are recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Sovereignty never was and never will be ceded, and I pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging. I also want to thank Drummer Street Services and Queerspace for being rad places and humans involved that help us bring all of this to you. Yay! Thank you! Alrighty. We're going to begin with a warm-up. We're going to start at the top. We're going to work our way down, moving all of our joints, getting ourselves nice and loosened up. And we're going to start with our necks. So you're going to take your hands, you're going to relax them by your sides. And you're going to keep your shoulders down. And you're going to tilt your ear down to your shoulder, to the left and to the right. Just as far as you can, not trying to push too far. Next, I really bend a lot in this direction, so keeping it chill. Wherever you get to is where you get to. That can be about 8. We'll go 2 more each side. Why not? And that could be 10. We're close enough. We're going to look up and down now. So bringing our chin to point up towards the roof. So we don't want our head sinking back. We point our chin up, and then we tuck our chin down so that it touches our collarbone, or as close to it as you can get. Up and down. Taking your time. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, hands by your sides. That's 9. And that's 10. Amazing. Finishing off, we're going to take our chin and we're going to bring it to our collarbone, looking to the right, and then our collarbone looking to the left, and just alternating left and right, and we're going to go for 10 in each direction here. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more each side, and 10. Great. We're going to move down to our shoulders now. I'm going to give you 2 options, because if you're someone with tricksy shoulders that don't like to move in big circles, we're going to keep it small. So you're going to do just a gentle shrug here, using your elbow to lead the circle forwards and backwards. Now, if you are comfortable to do a bigger motion with your shoulder, you're going to take a straight arm and pass it backwards. Either way that feels comfortable will totally work for you. Pick what one you want to work with, and we're going to go 10 circles backwards, whatever side you want to start on. It's 2, 3. Allowing a little bit of hip rotation here as we circle back is totally fine. Just don't feel like you got to stand really stiff and rigid. That's about 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bring those circles forwards now. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5, 6, 7. We won't control the whole time here. We're not flinging or swinging. We're very much controlling a circle. Let's do one more for good luck. And we're swapping sides. So same thing, we're going to start circling backwards, whatever side you haven't done already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then coming forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Moving down to our hands now, you're going to take your elbows, you're going to bend them and bring them to your sides, just because it gives our arms a bit of a job and helps us control our hands here. We're going to circle our palms towards ourselves, and we're going to go for 10 circles. So nice and slow, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Moving down, we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them on our hips now. Again, giving them a job so they don't dangle about a little bit weirdly for our next movement. You're going to take your feet, bring them somewhere a little bit wider than hip width or whatever feels comfortable for you. Just don't go too narrow. Don't go narrower than hips. I find just a little bit wider than hips is a good space for me. You're going to push your hips forwards, circle around to the left, push your butt right out to the back. Now here, don't let your chest drop down. It's easy to have your chest come forward and you bend at the hips as opposed to pushing your hips back. So nice and slow, really focus on separating our shoulders from our hips. Shoulders like to take on all sorts of jobs that just aren't theirs, and sometimes hip circles is one of them. It's about 5, 6, 7, we're keeping it nice and slow. It's 8, 9, and 10, and we'll go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's it, doing really well. 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Great. Bringing our feet closer together now. Feel free to have them touching if you like, or just a little bit apart. It's going to totally be your preference. We're going to dip our knees just a little bit and gently rest our hands on the tops of them. So there's not body weight here. I can be in this position without my hands. If you're in this position and you take your hands away and fall, you're leaning too much weight on the fronts of those knees, friends. So just enough so that your hands are resting there. You're going to dip your knees forward. You're going to circle them out gently to the left, straighten them up, circle around to the right. We've just done one knee circle. We're going to do 9 more. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Amazing. And finishing off with ankle circles. Now, if you need to hold something close by to help you balance with this, totally do it. There's nothing wrong with using things around us to help us stabilize. You're going to find that device if you need it to help you support. You're going to lift your right foot up off the floor, and we're going to do 10 circles inwards. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then 5 circles outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then swap sides. Circling inwards with the opposite foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Glorious. Now, friends, we're taking it down to the ground. So however you feel good about getting down there, we will continue our warm-up. Here we are, friends, on the floor. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. This is called quadruped position. So we have 4 points of contact with the ground. You're going to bring the tops of your feet to rest on the floor. Hands are going to come a little bit ahead of your shoulders. You're going to sit back towards your heels here. Then you're going to rock forward, shifting your weight either to above your hands or a little bit past them. Rocking back, rocking forth. That's the way. It's 5, 7, 8, 9, and one more, and 10. That's it. Sitting back, we're going to take our hands, turn them around, and put them flat on the floor so our fingers are close to our knees. We're going to sit back onto our heels and allow that stretch up the whole inside of our forearm here. Just taking a moment to breathe. In through our nose, out through the mouth. Imagine that we're really relaxing, because this will be quite a tight position for some people. If you are one of them, if you're feeling like you need to ease up a bit, just bring your butt away from your heels a little bit and it will definitely back off on that stretch. That's it. And we're going to flip them over. We're going to take the tops of our hands and we're going to put them on the floor. Again, going to where you feel comfortable. With this one, the further you move your hands away from your knees, the more you're going to increase that stretch. So you have the ability to choose how much or how little stretch you want to have right now and work with where you're at. That's all that you need to do. There's no specific position that you have to get into, only one that is comfortable for you. I'm just going to take that moment to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It's relaxing. Stretching is relaxing. That's it. Turning our hands back over now. Bringing our hands to under our shoulders. We're going to curl our toes up towards our fingers now. So we're still on hands and knees, but our toes are curled under. We're going to lift our butts up in the air. Push our hips back. Shift our weight forward. If you need to shift your hands forward a little bit here, totally do that. Coming forward. That's it. Up and down. That's the way. Two more. Last one. Amazing. Well done, friends. We are all warmed up. We will be starting our first 7-minute interval. So if you need to, grab a drink, have a quick breather, and we're going to get straight into it. Here we are, friends, our first 7-minute interval. We have 3 exercises to work through. Now, we're going to work through them together. So I'm going to start the clock and we're going to slowly make our way through them the first time. And then you can continue to follow me, or you can pick it up or slow it down to whatever pace that feels good for you. So timer starts, 7 minutes, buzz. And we're going to take our first movement, which is a lunge step. So standing nice and tall, you're going to take whatever leg you want. You're going to step it back. Bring your knee down as close to the floor as you feel comfortable, and then step it forward again. I'm just going to alternate, stepping back and forth. It's 4. We're going to do 6 on each side. 5, 6, that's halfway. 7, 8, 9, one more. 10, no, 12, 6 each side. Oh my gosh, numbers. Now it's one more. Now there we go. Our next movement, we're going to go knee to ground. So similar movement here. This is a whole interval. It's going to be all about the legs. We're going to take one knee. We're going to bring it all the way down to the ground. Then our other knee is going to come to the ground. Now that first knee is going to step up. We're going to step up. Now we're going to change sides. So our right knee comes down. Our right leg steps up. Our left knee comes down. Our left knee steps up. That's it. This is 4. We're going to do 6 of these each side. 5, 6. It's halfway. 7. Nice and controlled. Maybe you don't have to do 6 each side. Do as many as you feel good about doing. 9. 3 to go. 10. 11. One more. 12. Yay, finishing off down on the floor, so making your way down however you feel comfortable to do so. Now I'm giving you two options here. First option you have is what's called a clam. So you start laying on your side, looking somewhat casual here, and you can either put your foot on your leg here, like this, or you can hook your foot in under your calf. Whatever feels good for you. But you're just going to open and close. This is option one. If you feel like you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to bend your knees to 90. You're going to lift one leg up, one leg down. We're going to go for 6 on each side. I'm going to do the second variation here, but if you feel like doing the first variation, totally go for it. And let's go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Changing sides. You don't have to spin around like this. I'm just doing it so I can keep chatting to you. But you can just roll over. Again, with the clam on this side, you can either have your foot under your heel or on top, just opening and closing, or alternatively underneath the calf, or we're doing our groaner. Your choice, whatever feels good for you. It's about 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. Great. Popping up now because we're back at the top. Starting with a lunge step. Here we go. Stepping it back, bringing our knee as close to the floor as we feel good about. 2, 3, 4. That's it. Nice and slow. 5, 6. And stopping wherever you want. You don't have to go all the way to 12. Whatever feels good for you. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit each time, do maybe one more each side. Definitely do that. I think that's about 10. It is now. One more. 12. Amazing. Good job, everyone. Alrighty. Knee to ground. So setting yourself back up. Left knee down to the floor. Right knee down to the floor. Left leg steps up. Right leg steps up. And then we swap sides. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. 9. 10. It's 11. One more. 12. Amazing. Making our way down to the floor for our clams / groaners. Whatever you feel good to do, just do that. Coming onto our side, supporting our head with our bottom arm. Let's go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coming up, swapping sides, rolling over, whatever feels good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yay. Again, standing up. Now, doing all this in your own time. Rest as needed. You don't have to just continuously work through these. Whenever you need to have a break, have that break, friend. It's all good. Let's go back to our lunge steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. 10, 11, one more, 12. We've got 30 seconds to go. We're going to get a few knee to grounds in. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. It's doing really well. Might make it to halfway. And that's 6. We will. Amazing. Buzz. That is 1 round down, friends. Have a breather. Have a sip of water. 2 more 7-minute intervals to go. Here we are, friends. Our second interval. We have 3 new exercises to work through. This time, focusing on our arms and our upper body so your legs can have a rest. As with our first interval, we're going to start. I'm going to walk you through this first round, but we're going to start the timer and go through it together as I explain all of these movements for you. So starting our 7 minutes, buzz. We're going to come over. You're going to need a chair or an edge of your couch, a low coffee table, something like that. Doesn't really matter, provided you can sit on it and it doesn't slide away from you. Once you find said sitting device, you're going to step your feet out, put them flat on the floor, stretching your legs out as far as you feel comfortable, bending your knees, and then what you're going to do is bend your elbows, lower yourself down, come back up, keeping your back as close to the chair, bench, table, whatever, that's possible. 5, 6, boom. That is all. Yes, that is done. Next up, we have push-ups. Thank you, Blackboard. Now, you can do push-ups from your inclined edge if you feel comfortable to do that. You can use a wall, you can use a kitchen counter, you can use the floor, you can go from your knees. All the options are available to you. I am going to go from my toes, but feel good about coming down onto your knees and doing them this way. Totally okay. From the toes or the knees, our hands are under our shoulders. We're going to look forward, lowering ourselves down, coming back up. We're going to go for 6, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6. Standing up, we're finishing off with a movement called an inchworm. See these little worms are like, We're going to do that, except we're not moving forwards. So feet under your hips, close together, however you want them. You're going to bend your knees down until your hands come to the floor. Once your hands are on the floor, you're just going to walk your way out. Walk, 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 walk. As far out as you feel comfortable, then you're going to walk back. You're going to stand up. We're doing 3 of these. Walking out, reaching as far forward as you feel comfortable, standing back up. Oh, a rock. Watch out for rocks. 1 more. And then back. Standing up. Amazing. That is 1 time through. We're starting in from the top with our dips from our chair, our bench, our whatever that is not sliding away from us. So feet are flat on the floor. Shift your hips just off the front of your bench, your chair, whatever. And you're going to bend your elbows, lower your butt down as close to the floor as you feel good about. That's it. That's 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. Great. Making our way down to the floor. Look at that, our bench just disperses us straight off the front of it onto the floor for our push-ups in whatever form you want to do them in. And we've got 6 to get through. So our hands come onto our shoulders, come up onto our toes, stay on our knees, doesn't matter. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making our way to standing for our inchworms. Remember, working through bits at your own pace. However you feel good about doing it. You don't have to match my time. Rest between each movement if you like. Take as long as you want. And when you're ready, if you want to pop back in, do a couple inchworms. Amazing. If you want to sit them out because you don't feel so comfortable about them, also amazing. Or alternatively, you can come to just this position and hold a plank for a couple seconds. Also okay. 1 more. Excellent. Oh, look, right in the spot to just plop back down onto our bench. Talk about convenient. Bringing our feet forward, flat on the ground, allowing as much bend in your knees as you like. Hovering with our hips over the front of our chair. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Excellent. Making way down for our push-ups. Hands coming to under our shoulders, from your knees, from your toes. However you feel good about doing this, remember, it is all your choice. When you're ready, finding that position, we're going to go for 6 or less. Doesn't matter, up to 6. Do as many as you feel good about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Inchworms. That's it. Take a moment to catch your breath. When you're ready, bending your knees, hands come to the floor, and we're going to walk ourselves out and walk ourselves back. That's it. It's 1. Ooh, don't tip backwards. 2. And 1 more if you feel like it. That's it. We have less than 60 seconds to go. Exciting. Back to our dips. Feet out in front of us. Flat on the floor. Bracing our hands against the edge of our chair or whatever we're using. Shifting our butt off the front. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Amazing. We have 20 seconds. We'll get a couple of push-ups in. You're not going to miss out on these, friends. I'm sure you will want to, but that's okay. If you want to do them, do them. If not, you can't stop right now. Let's go 1. We're just going to do 3, 2, and 3 to finish us off. Buzz. Whew. Second interval done. Second 7 minutes. We have just 1 more to get through. Have a breather. Have a sip of water. Take your time, friends. I'll see you back here in just a moment. Here we are, friends. Our lucky last interval, 7 minutes, and this round we are focusing all on our core. Yes. As with the first 2 intervals, we're going to work through this together as I explain the first 3 exercises. So I'm going to start my magical green wristwatch, buzz, and away we go. We are starting with, hang on, Russian twists. Thanks, blackboard. So we can start feet flat on the ground, legs extended out in front of you as far as you feel comfortable. Now take your hands, and we're going to do this with them. This is the Russian twist position. You're going to turn at the hips, tap, 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 just like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Done. Just 12. Yes. Next up, we have toe touches. You're going to be down on your back, legs up in the air as straight as you feel good about getting them. Reaching your hands up towards your toes, and we're going to just sit ourselves up and try and touch our toes. And we're going to go for 6 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. Yes. Finishing off with single leg extensions. So we're going to take our hands, make ourselves a nice little diamond here, and sit it under our butts to support our lower backs. We're going to have both legs tucked up. And we're going to reach one out, and it's going to tuck back up. We're going to reach the other one out, just like this. I'm going to go for 12. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Tucking back up. Great. Sitting back up. That is one time through. We're going to go from the top again with our Russian twist. So we're bringing our feet as far forward as we feel good about. We assume the Russian twist position right here. It's very technical. We're going to twist to the right, touch the floor. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come down onto our backs, plop. Our legs come up, our arms come up. We're going to breathe out and we're going to reach up for our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Excellent. And finishing off with our leg extensions. So tucking our knees up. If you want to put your hands under your lower back for some support, definitely do that. We're going to go for 12. So 1, 2, nice and slow here. 3, we're not in a rush. 4, we want to enjoy this whole experience. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well done. Coming up, we're halfway through. We are doing really well, just cruising along. Back to our Russian twists. And we're ready. Coming to the right, turning at the hips every single time, not just reaching with our arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Down we come. Legs come up, arms come up. We can do this. Let's go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Excellent. Tucking our knees up for our leg extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well done. Not too long to go. Let's keep on just working our way through. Resting as you need here. You don't have to just keep on going. If you find your core is getting real burning, it's okay to have a breather. Work to what feels good for you. And when you're ready, if you want to pop back in, totally pop back in. Let's go for 12 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Doing well. Coming down into our backs. The legs come up. Arms come up. Let's go for 6. Toe touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Doing well. We've got about 90 seconds to go. Alrighty. 12 single leg extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's great. Don't have to move from this spot. It's really handy. We've got just on 60 seconds to go. Let's finish this off strong. Russian twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Down we come. Legs come up. Arms come up. Toe touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And finishing off with our single leg extensions. Tucking our knees up as close to our chest as we can. Reaching them out as far as we feel good about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, look at that. Bang on, 7 minutes. Buzz. Yes. Well done, friends. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you moved through in your own time, feeling comfortable and good with the things that you were doing. I'm really grateful to have you come along, and I look forward to having you join into our next session. Our classes have changed with Tuesdays and Thursdays. We've made a little swap there. So our body weight sessions will now be on a Tuesday morning at 8:30, and our stretch sessions will now be on a Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Keep an eye out on our socials because we will be putting a new little schedule up there just for you to reference. Saturdays are going to stay exactly the same. So I look forward to having you pop in on Tuesday morning. I hope you have fun. I hope you have just a great time moving your body. See you later.